Taylor. The Latina queen of talk, Christina. Martin Lowe. From 24, Penny Johnson-Gerald. And this week's center square, Alec Baldwin. And your host, Tom, the artist formerly known as Bergeron.
Thank you, Henry. And welcome to our fine show. Give it up for our center square this week again. Alec Baldwin is back with us playing for the East Hampton Daycare Center. Also, programming notes starting next week, Hollywood Squares presents the Brand Source Goes Hollywood game. We'll tell you more about how you could possibly win later in the show. Someone who's won a lot, $52,285 in cash and car, is back. Kathleen McCullough is our returning champion. Good to see you again, Kathleen. Challenged in the exposition by Norris Hill. Welcome, Norris. Good to see you. All right. It's tic-tac-toe. You decide if the answers you're getting are correct or the stars are just making them up. That's how you get in squares. First game, as always, is a $1,000 game, and our challenger, Norris, gets to start.
Alec Baldwin, please.
Alec, all right. Alec's film with Mike Myers, A Cat in the Hat, is in theaters this fall. Alec, do condoms have an expiration date?
Well, once they're on, they do, yeah. I would say yes, they do.
I agree.
Yes, they do. Yes, so X gets that one. Kathleen?
Martin Mull, please.
Okay, Martin. When All in the Family producer Norman Lear couldn't afford professionals to do this, he had Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton do it instead, and the rest is history. Do what?
Well, I know Norman hired Fred Willard and myself for Fernwood Tonight because he couldn't afford professionals. But I played hardball. I held out for scale. I believe what we're talking about here is that lovely song at the beginning,
all right.
Their theme song.
They sang the theme song.
I agree.
That is correct. Circle gets that one. Norris.
David Cassidy.
David Cassidy, his CD, then and now, is in stores now, and it was then too. David, if you suffer from philophobia, what are you so afraid of?
I'm going to say being a blood relative of Danny Bonaducci.
I would have thought Phil Donahue.
I'm going to say being alone.
I agree.
Being in love or falling in love. Circle gets the square. Kathleen.
Joan Rivers, please.
All right, Joan. Appearing all next week in our own one-woman show at the Cannon Theater in Beverly Hills. Joan, each year thousands of young people go to the prom, but not many could tell you the word prom is short for what?
Yeah, well, this upsets me because I truly never went. Didn't go, ugly kid. And finally, senior year, my cousin took me, and she was just bitching about it. Because when women dance together, the boobies, ugh. Anyhow.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Promenade.
Promenade.
I agree.
Promenade. Circle gets the square there. Norris.
Michael Bonaducci from the block.
Michael from the practice on ABC Monday night. Michael, Wesleyan University in Connecticut recently scheduled a seminar for disabled people, but many people were turned away. Why?
I'm going to take a guess. Because the venue wasn't handicap accessible.
I disagree.
Sometimes life is so ironic. He's right. The building wasn't handicap accessible. I can't give you that one, Kathleen.
Michael Bonaducci for the win, please.
$4,000. All right. True or false, when viewing suspects in a lineup, witnesses pick the right person over 90% of the time.
Well, on the practice, that's usually false. So in real life, it must be true. So I'm going to say false.
Again?
He says false for reasons that confused all of us.
I agree.
It is false. That's right. They picked the wrong person half the time. You got to win there. You followed that logic. Good for you. Our next $1,000 game has a secret square. You cleaned, actually,